All right, call to order our September 9th, 2025 meeting, Richland Township Board. You have received a packet including the minutes from our August 12th meeting. I will entertain a motion to accept, you had an opportunity to read them, I'll accept the opportunity to accept those, first by Bill, second by Michelle. Any questions or comments, corrections? I do have a correction that I saw, I didn't see until tonight. The date of the next scheduled meeting is today, not the 8th. So there at the bottom.
I would agree with that.
Agree with that? All right, so that will be amendment change to that.
It is December the 9th.
It is the 9th. Any other questions or comments about the minutes from our August meeting? If not, we have a motion and a second. All in favor of accepting, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I'll start with Bill on those. Next is our financial report from August 2025. I'll entertain a motion. You have the paperwork. I'll entertain a motion so that we can discuss them. August 2025.
Motion.
By Dale, second by Michelle. All right, as always, we will go through these one at a time. Questions, let me know. Bank statement, excuse me, yes, bank statement, checking account shows an ending balance of $301,574.19. You'll see that that is reconciled and in balance. The bank statement, $30,370.39, and you'll see that that is in balance as well. The funds ledger sheet shows rainy day fund at $27,734. Township fund $291,275. Donations $9,140. Township assistance $20,139. EMS non-reverting $1,210. Fire equipment debt at negative $38,595. Again, that will catch up here as we have the balance. And the last one is payroll deductions, $1.48 for a grand total $310,906.32. Any questions on the balance sheets? On the bank transaction register, you'll have listed there few more things than normal. We had a couple of funeral assistants there. That's Luce's funeral home. And then we're starting to pick up some of the bills from our purchases of equipment. It's there. Any questions on the transaction register?
No.
On the budget for the township year to date, you'll see the salaries at 65%. That's right on target where it's supposed to be. Supplies and bookkeeping, you spent 16% of the budget. Under category 4, services and charges, we spent 57% of the budget. Overall, we spent 57% of the budget. That's the next page there, which is right on target, right where we're supposed to be. Ending balance of $291,275. We have a motion and a second. Again, any questions? There's a lot of information on there. That's why we send it out in advance. Any questions?
Nope.
Dale?
Nope. That's good.
All right. Motion and a second. All in favor of accepting the August 2025 records, signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. So let's send these down. Need to get your cookie here. No.
Signing in blue.
That's fine. that Dale asked for his records, please. Right, next item is the trustee mileage reimbursement for the month. I'll entertain a motion to accept that amount of $109.27.
Second.
Tie for second from Michelle and Dale. All right, you have date, beginning miles, ending mileage, and all the different reasons for the trips. Any questions or comments? Motion to accept mileage reimbursement of $109.27. Any questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know if I didn't hear. I didn't hear
Yeah.
the end of the opposition. That's fine. Here you go. Next item is our tonight's night for our budget hearing for the township. So I open this up to a public meeting at that juncture. I've sent out the budget estimate for next year. You have that in front of you. Salaries all remain the same. Most of the budget all remains the same, with the exception as we get down to the property, or excuse me, what do you call it? Capital improvement. Is that the right word I'm looking for? Yes. That we're budgeting actually more than we're bringing in this year, spending our capital improvement plan. So those totals are all there. The fire equipment debt comes out at $137,720 for the year, for a total for the unit of $576,744. Do I have to have a motion or anything? Just we're not
You
voting.
need
or
to,
anything.
well, you need to open it up if there's any public comments.
All right, I open it up for any public comments. Comments or questions from the board?
I'll just say that, like, I did look at the budget and it is sustainable and balanced. And
All right, any questions from the public? If not, I'll close that aspect of our public hearing. Next item on our list is the cemeteries, continuing monitoring, looking at fence repairs, and we're doing some work at Nelson Cemetery. Actually got another tree that we're probably gonna take down. We've been waiting for the cooler weather, which came and then left this week for Melvin to start working on some of the headstones and fences there at Moonsville, but that we're already, making progress on that. Any questions on cemeteries? Mowing issues, we're today finished the final mowing registered letter, and I'm done mowing for the season. So the Richland Township Landscaping Company has been closed. I say that in jest. He did end up mowing several properties and several here himself, so I'm thankful for that. Our next meeting will be October 14th, and that's where we'll have our budget vote. And we've got to have at least 2 of the 3 of you here to make that vote. Hopefully all 3 of you are here. Next item, Chief's report.
We've been working, thanks to Trustee Stein and the Richland Board for the equipment that's been purchased recently. Got a lot of things checked off that you didn't do. So still waiting on some equipment to come in. Thanks to Chief Hendricks' work, getting all the purchase order stuff done and orders and everything. So one new addition to the equipment here on issue 52 is some new rescue struts for stabilizing vehicles on extrications. We did a Facebook post about it, sent some stuff out, I guess, see that or not. We were actually the first department in the state to have that type of equipment, so appreciate the funds to be able to do that, so. We also were able to add some lifting capabilities to our heavy rescue trucks, so if somebody's stuck underneath the vehicle or something, we better lift that vehicle up with, so. That was a aspect that we truly didn't have before, and that type of capacity, so that was one of those things that we did do was for a while, so appreciate that. Road rescue equipment and a whole bunch of other things that we've been able to get checked off, so it's a great addition. The other big thing is we've had a ton of vehicle maintenance issues lately. We just got Engine 52 back a couple hours ago, had a turbo issue with the snooze last few days. One of the two new tankers had an engine issue, had to replace a couple harnesses on it, we just got it back. Engine 51 is actually out there, primary adjustment station out there, getting rebuilt, pump, like had a catastrophic issue with the pump, it's Jeff Morton with the rebuilding that. We've had brake issues on the ambulances, it's just been a whirlwind of maintenance issues. I think we've all gotten more gray hair in the last couple of weeks, few months, dealing with all this, last month, so dealing with all this stuff. Appreciate Jeff and all the maintenance folks getting all this, everything back as quickly as we can. We're getting closer to being back where we should be. We have fire engines both stations now, and all the primary stuff in place. We just gotta get things, a couple other things fixed up. So, the primary engine here will be going back out of service once engine 51 gets fixed. There's some braking stuff that needs done on this one, some pump work that needs done. It's okay to be in service now, but as soon as the other one gets done, probably next week, it'll be going out and it'll be running out the reserve truck here. So, thankfully, we have a reserve engine, so we can put it in the station. Alexander is currently borrowing one of our ambulances. They had it for a while, brought it back. They kind of slew of every department to talk to all the chiefs. They've all got big issues right now. So we thought there was a point in time we were going to have to borrow a fire engine from them over the weekend. Well, they had one of our ambulances, so we were like crisscrossing, but we were working on borrow the fire engine. So we're getting that. That's the next stuff.
Did you say when are the new tankers actually go into service?
So the hope is like towards the end of the week, or I'm sorry, towards the end of this month. Waiting on graphics, go start next Monday. They're coming to start putting graphics on, probably take a couple of days to get that done. And as soon as Jeff can get freed up from all this stuff, he's got to get radios, mobile radio moved over, and some tools mounted and some other stuff. So some of that's just been delayed because priorities are getting road trucks fixed. So he's been if we could like duplicate or triplicate it right now, it would be a lot better. But he's been working a lot of extra hours trying to get trucks back on the road. So it's a huge advantage for the size department we are to have it. Not only he kind of just does dual role for us now, not only the training chief, but also the full-time, part-time mechanic. So he's been full-time mechanic lately. So
He do the training to be the mechanic for
right. So the other folks have been helping out with training because we've had to dedicate them to maintenance stuff for the last couple of weeks. So we're getting there.
Thank you, Chief. Any questions from Chief? If not, move on to our purchases. And I just gave you my spreadsheet that I'm working on. Maybe a little confusing, but that's right. It's my way of keeping track of it. Basically, the gray areas are items that have been purchased or completed. There's a couple that we've gotten partial and all that sort of stuff. But just to give you an idea, and I meant to give this to you last month, I forgot to print it. But we've purchased 3 new sets of turnout gear. That's on order. That'll come out of, there's 2 categories. They're out of donation fund or budget. And they're listed there where it's coming from. 2 new dive suits. How many water rescues? I see a report on that the other day, last month. We've done
It's been a lot. We've actually got a new diver class going on right now. And 2 of the guys that are full-time at this station are going through that class. Chief John Moore, our EMS chief, and Robert Ford are doing his full-time hire. They're both going through that class. So it's a joint class with the City Advantage. So that's kind of nice too. We're doing the training jointly with them.
Ordered 3 Swiftwater dry suits, or excuse me, six swift water dry suits. Training tables, you already see them, that's already in place, well, a great addition. That has been ordering traffic vests, hydrant bags, and adapters, that's for the new tanker. A new gas line, or gas meter for hazardous material stuff, hoses for the tankers, dive communication rope. They have to have 3 of them, is that correct? And they replaced one, so we're replacing another.
The one that's being replaced is over 15 years old, so it's useful lifespan.
Rope rescue equipment, that's been placed, so it's still back ordered. Washer and dryer, that's been ordered, has it been delivered yet, Chief?
It's in,
It's here, great.
I glad we had it all in one.
Yep. We're working on getting a update, this has been on our list to update the overhead furnaces in the bays. We looked at radiant heat, that won't work for us. We're getting a bid for replacing those furnaces. The station electrical, we've got the fire safety issues taken care of. We still have a number of things we're wanting to get done this year. That budget is there. The other items have already been done. That's the security equipment, the security upgrade to internet for the station, some rescue equipment that Chief was talking about. We actually have one more piece of equipment that we'll be placing on hold at this point, probably able to get it this year. That's a manifold that helps direct everything. So you don't have to have 3 different people pulling valves, and it's all a one-stop shop there. And then ballistic vest for our command vehicle. So I'm sure Chief Burrows appreciates not having to hand me down the vest that's out of
The one I
date.
had was well past expired.
So those are the items I mentioned last month. It's been about 2 months we've been working on this. When you suddenly, we wait till the middle of the year, so we have all our money, make sure we're on budget. Then I give Chief Hendrick the go ahead. That means he's got hours and hours of finalization of bids and getting that equipment purchased. So appreciate Chief working on that. With all these purchases, we're still all within budget. Take care of where we're at. Any questions on that? Or any of those items?
Just to kind of add a little bit to the security system, right? We have cameras all around the building now, cameras in the bed, and we get door access, so the security of the building is greatly improved. It's evident. That was definitely the best.
Well, I'd say the best one was the electrical upgrade first.
Not station, not station on fire.
See, got to dispatch to your own station for fires.
It's happened in some places.
All right. Any questions on projects? If not, we'll move on. Any questions from the public? Bill, anything from you?
Nope. Doing a good job.
Michelle?
Yep.
Mr. President?
Keep up the good work. You'll be paid.
Chief? Chief Hendrick?
No, the only update, just for you, and I know most of you might be familiar, we were working on the township website, been working with the state on that for the past several months. It is live now. So the Richland Township .in.gov website is live. So these meetings get looked to. Agendas. There's a lot of information on there. Doug can navigate, people can navigate through there to get to their, to the township assistance application. It's kind of endless possibilities, so it's using the state's portal. Hour and a half training with them over how to basically change everything and using the state's IoT department for that. So it is up and live. It's got the link to it. Everybody else can get to it. We also have its calendar up there. We post it.
Josh, I have a question. With all this latest road conditioning they've been putting up to road, do they notify us before they're supposed to?
Sometimes yes.
Yes, that would be a problem.
Yes.
Did we have any problems when they were working on 500?
Other than the day that they walked in and said, hey, 500 north in front of your station is going to be closed. it actually wasn't. It was on that end, and the next couple of days, it was on that end, so we were able to go either way, but other than that, it was too bad. Actually, supposed to be paved from county line to county line.
Really?
We're doing all the drainage
Yeah,
search.
Tree tiles for
Is that set for this year or?
It was supposed to be, I don't know if that's because it's a community crossings grant. Not time for asphalt. So, sure, it's-
All right, thank you, Chief. Especially thank you for working on that website with the state. You've noticed on your minutes getting sent out, it had a website, that was the initial one. We're now on our own. Going forward, you'll see the new website on there. It's like Chief said, anybody can click on it, see the agenda, you can see the minutes. You can click on a video, watch the meeting, and do some other stuff there as well. All right, any other questions or comments? If not, I have 6:22. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Robert Rules of Order says I do not need a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion is adjourned. Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned.